these are the attractions in London that personally I don't think are worth your money or your time. Make sure you watch to the end of this video because I have a special little freebie for you. I also want to know that everyone's opinions are going to completely vary on this. These are the things that I think are a bit overrated, but maybe you might actually like them, or you might have liked them when you came to visit yourself. Madame Tussauds. Not only do I think walking through a museum of statues or whatever they're called is kind of weird and creepy, but you could do that in pretty much any city around the world. So there are things that are much more interesting and unique and also cheaper that you should be doing in London besides going there. Ripley's, believe it or not, is the same. There are tons of those all around the world, so don't waste your time doing it while you're in London, maybe for the only time in your life. Hopefully I don't get any hate for this, but even if you're a Beatles fan, I don't think that visiting Abbey Road is going to be worth it for you. There's not really anything else to see around the area that it's in, and also the place where everybody takes that famous picture is actually a really busy street, so getting that photo without any cars in it is not only going to be difficult, but you're probably gonna piss off a lot of people, both drivers and other tourists who are trying to get that same photo. So the view from the Shard, tickets are a whopping $25.95 each if you book in advance and £30 if you don't. Now, I've been up there. It is the tallest tower in Western Europe and the views are great. There's a card popping up around here. I have a video, but the thing is that if you book in advance and you get a cloudy day, there's a good chance you won't really be able to see anything at all. I also think that for a group or a family to go gets really expensive. Even if you're able to get the family ticket, that's gonna run you about 80 quid just for the 4 of you. Although I have to say the toilets are pretty cool because they have floor to ceiling windows that look out onto London. Okay, maybe that's kind of weird. Alternatively, what you can do is opt for getting a drink at one of the bars or the restaurants in the tower. At least you're getting a drink for spending, you know, 15, 20 pounds. You can also have lunch or dinner there, but that is gonna run you a lot of money. The changing of the guards. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you not to go to Buckingham Palace, because you kind of can't go to London and not at least see Buckingham Palace from a distance. But I think you should avoid the changing of the guards. It is kind of a cool thing, it's tradition, but you're gonna be caught in a crowd of thousands and thousands of people. I accidentally got caught in that crowd once in the summer. I'm still traumatized from it. Leicester Square. Okay, so this is one of the most popular spots in London, but nobody who actually lives anywhere in or near London would purposefully want to go there. It's filled with crappy chain restaurants and M&M World. I mean, M&Ms aren't even British. I don't understand why it's there. The only thing that's meant to be kind of cool that's there now is the new Lego store, but I'm not really into Legos, so not worth it to me. Instead, navigate yourself over to Covent Garden. It's a little teeny bit quieter and there's a bit more character, and that's where you can find better shops and restaurants. I have a video guide to Covent Garden, which you can watch by clicking the card up here. I'm gonna be controversial, the London Eye. I'm a bit torn on it. It is a bit cheaper than the Shard, although not as high, but it's still not cheap and you're still subject to the weather. I would say it's not worth it unless you're able to do the 2-for-1 days out deal, which if you're not sure what that is, I will link to what it is down in the description box, but it's essentially buy one ticket, get one half off. Or if you're okay with spending some extra for one of the experiences, like you can get chocolate and champagne, or you can actually rent the whole pod for yourself, which is a little bit more money, but you know what I mean. If you're super budget conscious, skip it completely and opt for the Sky Garden, which is free, you just have to reserve in advance. Which attractions are you planning on seeing when you come to London? Let me know down in the comments. Also, I have a free London 101 guide, which you can get sent straight to your inbox, and it tells you all things about London that you should know before you come. Just click on the card that is popping up in the corner to get that for free. For more London tips, click on my face popping up here and then watch this video next.